Okay. So the older Megs gets, the spikier his head becomes. I see what we're doing here.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Robots in Disguise Ultra Class Megatronus! So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. It's right here, you have Megatronus in his alt mode, 5 steps, Mega 5 step, that's what they're calling it on the package anyway. On this side of the box, we have a nice picture there of Megatronus. This is part of their Clash of the Transformers subline, which is basically just a bunch of repaints. Toys R Us exclusive. On this side of the box, you have the same picture of Megatronus. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shot as well as your instructions right there. And of course, if you have the app, you can scan the toy and unlock stuff in the game. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Megatronus in his tank mode. And this is basically a leader class Megatronus. The box calls it a Mega 5-step, but when you scan it with the app, it scans as an Ultra, so I guess technically this is an Ultra class Transformer. I don't know. But yeah, here he is in his tank mode. Paint app wise, obviously, it's very, very sparse. You get a little bit of purple here and there. You get some purple here on the turret, some purple here, a little bit of silver right there. Get some little missile racks in silver. Some bits here in the treads are picked out in purple, and that's basically it. You just get some purple and a little bit of silver here in tank mode. A little bit right here. You get some silver right there. And right there is the symbol that you can scan. Articulation wise, it can't, the turret itself cannot rotate because it is geared into an automorph gimmick, so you can't really move this without fear of possibly breaking something. The cannon itself, since it is just pegged on, you do get a little bit of wiggle room here, and you also get some upward and downward movements. That's pretty much all you're going to get out of it. It does have, 4 little rolling wheels on the bottom, so he actually rolls fairly well. So you have that. So yeah, it's a tank. It's a tank Megatron. So there you have that. Now for comparison, here he is with Warrior Steeljaw. Just so you can see how he scales with the Warrior class toys. Obviously way, way bigger. So there you have that. Here he is with the 3-step Optimus Prime. So you can see how he scales with that version of Prime. Right there. So there you have that. Here he is with the Takara Optimus Prime. So you can see how those scale together. So there you go. That might be a bit better. Maybe. So you have that. And for the heck of it, here he is with Combiner Wars Leader Megs. There you have that. You can see how those two scale with each other. So there you go. Just to give you an idea of size. Excuse me. So there you go. He does have one accessory. He has this little staff weapon here, which is just cast in purple plastic, and it does have a nice, if the camera will focus, it has a nice little metal flake finish to it, which I do love. I always love it when they can do that with the plastic. It is a soft bendy plastic, and it has a post right here, and you can plug it on to various ports. You have 3 up top, you have these 2 on the sides, so you can plug it anywhere you want. The only place that really makes sense is this center one right here. It's the only place that really makes sense, but still not much. But hey, why not? Dare I say why not? So, there you go. So, let's just get right down to transformation, shall we? Let's just put this off to the side. Again, it's 5 steps. Very easy, very simple. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take this whole turret assembly here, and you're going to pull it straight up, like that. Once you have all this pulled up, you can then take the legs. The legs are just tabbed in right there. Just take the leg and just swing it down right there. Take the other leg, untab it, swing it down, right there. I got to raise the camera up because he's going to get tall. So do excuse me as I readjust myself. There we go. And that's still not tall enough. Height. You are my nemesis. You are my nemesis, height. There you go. So here's where the automorph gimmick comes into play. Basically, and the funny thing is that this automorph gimmick doesn't even work well. Basically, what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to take the arms and bring them out to the sides, and the turret is supposed to rotate. Most of the time it works, sometimes it doesn't. There you go, that time it works. But sometimes it does kind of get caught, which gets a little frustrating. But once that happens, you're just going to take this whole assembly here and just bring it back, which in turn will bring the arms down like that, and this will just come down against the back, bring the arms down, and all this should lock in over this bit right here, which most of the time doesn't work. There we go. So you want all that locked in right there. And that's basically it. You're done. He's transformed. He is in robot mode. There we have Megatronus. Excuse me while I readjust again. So you have him. You got Megatronus in his robot mode, getting close here on the head sculpt. Nice head sculpt, though. I really dig the way that looks. I love the scowl on his face. I really like that. Nice red paint on the eyes, nice silver. Very cool. You do get a lot more silver that's revealed. You get some silver on the thighs here. And it's a nice shade of purple. I do like the purple on him. And there you go. Yeah. Not much to it. Simple, basic. It does what it does. Articulation wise, the only real articulation on this guy is his elbows. You can bend his elbows a little over 90 degrees, and that's pretty much it. Nothing at the head, because the head is actually attached to the turret for the sake of the automorph gimmick, so there's no head rotation. All you get, I mean, you can move his arms outward, but again, that's all geared into the automorph gimmick, but you can, I guess you can use that for articulation. And that's it, pretty much. Yeah, what you see is what you get. Of course, you can give him his staff weapon here. Just plug that right into his hand, right there, which is a little kind of hard to get into his hand. And there we go. Like that. Now he's holding his staff weapon. So you got that going. You can also take the cannon right here and just unpeg it. So it just pegs in right back there. And you can take this and plug this onto the port on his forearm here and give him his arm cannon if you want. So, totally up to you how you want to display him. There you go. There you have Megatronus. Now for comparison, there he is with Warrior Steeljaw. You can see, obviously, he just towers above the Warrior class figures. So, there you got him with the Warrior. Here you got him with the 3-step Optimus Prime, which, yeah, he's way bigger than the 3-step Prime. So that doesn't really work. For me, anyway. And here he is with the Takara Optimus Prime. That kind of sort of works. Kind of sort of maybe. It's better. I mean, for me personally, I feel like perfect scale for Megatron and Optimus should be eye to eye. You know, like nobody should be taller than the other one. I think they should always be eye to eye. That's perfect scale for me personally. But this kind of works, right? Right? He agrees with me. Yes. I abuse sound boxes. I live for that. Anyway. There you go. There you have... Oh, one more thing I totally forgot. There we go. The Leader Class Megatron from Combiner Wars. This you can see how he scales with a Leader Class Combiner Wars figure. There you go. Definitely taller and bulkier than the Combiner Wars Leader. So, there you go. So now, as far as Megatronus goes, you know, this is kind of par for the course with this line. It's simple, it's basic. I mean, for the people who are complaining about all the 1-step changers and 3-step changers, hey, 5 steps. Grabbing at straws here. I don't know. I mean, he looks cool. I like the deco on him. I like the silver, and, you know, like silver, black, and purple are just a great color scheme, so it looks really good on him. You know, but again, it's pretty much what this line has been. It's simple, it's basic, it doesn't do a whole lot, but it is what it is. So, again, this is a Toys R Us exclusive, so these are popping up. That's where I found this one, obviously, at my local Toys R Us. So, they're popping up, so if this interests you in any way whatsoever, you can go down to your local Toys R Us and pick one up. If not, then hey, you save some money. But, of course, if you would like any Robots in Disguise toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so do check it out. And also check out my Robots in Disguise playlist, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well if you missed any of the reviews. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all the good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Robots in Disguise Ultra Class Megatronus. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Steeljaw, I have returned. Ah, Megatronus, good to see you. Hey, how you doing? The name's Thunderhoof. That's a pretty snazzy paint job you got there. It really screams maniacal overlord. Hey, that's a pretty nice cannon you got there. What is that? Did you make that? Did you steal it? Did you buy it? Did you get a good deal on it? I'm Thunderhoof. Steeljaw, if you don't want me to kill this guy, you might want to get him away from me. I know how you feel. I've come close a couple times myself. I'm Thunderhoof.